Got our own personal security dog. Watching, making sure no one's going to go into the camper van. Oh, hello, gorgeous. Hello. You got muddy paws, haven't you? You scampy, you got me all muddy. Nearly got me all muddy, you. So we still haven't really decided where we're going to go today. The route that we've taken to get to this campsite takes us around the tunnel. So we've got like, I don't know, 45 minutes or so just to get back onto Route 1 again. So we've got a fjord and stuff over here. Determined not to make the same mistake as yesterday, we got ready as quickly as we could and got moving as it was beginning to get light. We made our way around the fjord to Fossaret, a waterfall tucked away against an epic landscape. So not a bad first stop for the day. First waterfall, beautiful. We tried a bit of skimming, with not much success. I look a little shake. Momentum. Oh, that looks.
You know you need to find flat ones, don't you?
Yeah. But at least I got a jump over that one.
Yeah.
Got two there. Now I'm gonna hit that rock over there. So we're just heading back to the van now. We'll probably have to cut through that shortcut. There's a bridge and a path that kind of goes right through the middle of a swampy bit, which obviously we're not going to walk through. So we're going back through what looks like an old ruin of sorts. So our next stop is probably another waterfall. Waterfalls are in abundance here in Iceland. We had some rain last night, hear it pounding off the roof of the van, which I think woke me up, but it's also quite nice because it was, you know, we were dry and cozy. It was lovely and warm last night. I had a really good sleep. That's what we should have walked through. That's not going to happen. The drizzle kept on coming, but we wouldn't let that get us down. With our route around the Western Peninsula complete, we diverted our attention to Thingvellir National Park. So we just made a stop at nearby to Thingvellir National Park called Þorfoss, which is another waterfall. And as we were driving through the national park, it was just raining all over everywhere. But we could see this spell coming, like they seemed to be drier. And of course, we're heading, all the wind's going in the opposite direction. So as we stopped at the car park, it seems to have dried up a little bit. So that's good. Again, another short walk from the car park reveals the might of Þorfoss. It's a bit good, isn't it? It's bigger than I thought it would be, which is nice. I also found the perfect Instagram spot, which is basically this ledge right here. I don't really fancy it in this wet climate. Soon enough, we were back on the road with our eyes focused on Reykjavik. Just heading to the Sky Lagoon. Oh. It's a bit windy today. The Sky Lagoon is a soothing retreat from all the hiking and driving over the last few days. Perched on the edge of the Atlantic Ocean, the lagoon offers unspoilt views of nature. Nothing beats a mental unwind than having a bit of bubbly on the side. Due to the windy and drizzly conditions, we were continuously hit with rain and an icy blast in our faces.
After we settled in, we decided to indulge in the 7-step ritual, which guides us through steam rooms, cold plunges, and relaxation areas, connecting body and mind to the timeless rhythm of Iceland's landscape. I'm sure our bodies thanked us for the TLC, and after we took the final step, we were wading around in the warmth of the lagoon, where the wind and rain became more intense. But that didn't stop our enjoyment. As the sun dips low, the lagoon transforms into a dreamlike escape. Sky Lagoon isn't just a place to bathe, it's a place to feel the essence of Iceland itself.
So our airline has just messaged us to inform us that our flight tomorrow is delayed by 5 hours is the estimate, which is fine because we're going to have a really early get up anyway. However, bag drops open the normal times up until like 11 o'clock, so it's not really worth us trying to make the most of tomorrow morning. By the time we've actively gone somewhere, it'll be time to go anyway, so it does mean we've got to hang around quite a fair bit tomorrow, and that's assuming we do leave on time. I kind of wish we just stayed the whole weekend now, because it's Friday the 15th, so why wouldn't we have just stayed till Sunday? I don't know, can't even remember now. Maybe it was a cost thing. Look at that sexy piece there.
Rising above Reykjavik, the iconic Perlan Museum combines modern architecture with the wonders of Iceland's natural world. Inside, you'll explore immersive exhibits showcasing glaciers, volcanoes and geothermal phenomena, bringing Iceland's dramatic landscapes to life. Inside the volcano exhibit, witness Iceland's fiery power up close and learn how fire and earth shaped this island. The exhibit brings Iceland's dramatic volcanic landscape to life in a thrilling and educating way. Every corner of the museum brings Iceland's landscapes and natural forces to life, offering visitors a journey through the science, culture, and untamed beauty of this remarkable island. Feel the power of nature through hands-on displays, watch stunning multimedia presentations, and discover how fire, ice, and water have shaped this extraordinary land. We stepped into the ice cave and instantly it was magical. Towering walls of crystal blue ice, cold but breathtaking.
So although this is a man-made ice cave structure, it's still done with all the museum stuff, all the history, all the scientists of Iceland. And you know, we never did the ice cave thing, like the actual ice caves, so this is the next best thing. It is clear, guy.
The exhibit was created to educate people about glacial information, climate change, and how glaciers are shaped over time. It uses real ice to give a realistic recreation designed to replicate the sights, sounds, and even the chill of a natural cave.
So these represent the different ash levels from different volcanic eruptions as new snow compacts over old ash from eruptions. You get new layers, so you can kind of almost date how old the ice is. This is great. This is like Star Wars. Ice caves. Real ice as well. Ah, did you hear that? Oh, look at that. Oh, it's minus 15 degrees down here. Nice throw. What do glaciers mean to you? Can't argue with that. It's actually windier and colder than, well, obviously windier, but colder than the bleeding ice cave. Christ alive. So now we're going to go and see the Northern Lights exhibition thingy, and then food.
Experience Iceland's magical auroras any time of year. With 360-degree projections, vibrant colours, and immersive sounds, the exhibit recreates the dancing lights of the Arctic sky. Learn the science behind the phenomenon, hear Icelandic folklore, and feel the wonder of the aurora. When the Aurora show had ended, we swiftly made our way to the volcano show to relive the eruption of 2021 in Fagradalsfjall, which I witnessed towards the end of the eruption cycle. I can only imagine how incredible it must have been in its early days, when visitors could get much closer to the molten lava and raw power of the eruption.
So the volcano show was pretty cool. Takes it all back that year where, because of lockdowns and travel restrictions, we couldn't get to Iceland early enough to see the early stages of the volcano. So it just shows you the development of that. Was it 7 or 8 months? But at least I was lucky to go and see it at some point. So we have arrived at our final campsite in Reykjavik. It is more of a traditional campsite, so there's loads of campers here. After our long day, wading through the blue Sky Lagoon, not Blue Lagoon.
Blue Sky Lagoon.
Blue Sky Lagoon. It wasn't very blue sky, no. It's very much a grey, wet and windy day. Went to Perlan, Ice Cave, Volcano Tour, all that stuff. So it became quite a late night at the end. And by the time we went to go and get some dinner, the restaurant had not only closed an hour earlier than advertised, but the chairs,
been closed for a long time.
Yeah, the chairs and that are all on the table, so they've been either not open the entire day or they closed way earlier. Anyway, so we're now back at the camper. I suppose hindsight is a good thing. It hasn't cost us anything because this pasta actually was free. Where we get the campers from, they have like a little area where previous visitors have left things that they haven't opened, and it's free to take. So we took some pasta. So actually, we've saved about 70 quid. Just by doing this. Not the climactic ending Rachel wanted clearly.
Oh, instead of going out for dinner.
Yeah, because the steaks.
I thought you meant pasta was going to cost 70 quid.
No. We were going to have steaks and that. So we're going to have to resort into having a pasta and tomato sauce.
With dinner done, we got our heads down for one last night before our departure. Having now done a camper trip, we're keen to do it again, this time in a bigger vehicle, to have a bed permanently set up, the ability to stand, walk through the cab without going outside, and having more space to move around in. We'll definitely be back, and we can't wait to do it all again.